Okay, so this album just came to mind, but I wanted to talk about Fiona Apple, Idler Wheel. And I probably talked about this in other videos that I've done, but I feel like it just deserved its own standalone video. Like, Fiona Apple means a lot to me as an artist, like, honestly. But just like a mini review, I guess, just praising the album. Every single night, it was so good as an opener. It was so good as an opener, and it really sets a tone for this album with their production and just like I don't know. It like Fiona Apple, you have to listen to it. You know, like I could talk about it all day, but you really have to listen to it to get what I'm saying. But I like that one. Daredevil, I think it was a decent song. I think it was a decent song. Valentine was so good. Valentine was so good. Probably like an underrated record from Fiona Apple in general. But yeah, that's definitely one that's kind of stood out. And then Jonathan is one of my favorite Fiona Apple songs all time for sure. I just absolutely love the production and the instrumentation in it, and just I don't know, it just has like a great groove to it. Jonathan, like the lyrics as well, like it's just too good. It's always been one of my favorite Fiona Apple songs. And then Left Alone, definitely songs that stood out to me on this album. And she's literally saying, how can I ask anyone to love me when all I do is beg to be alone? And kind of just talk about what it's like to date men and like the things that she struggles with them and everything, which she talks about on all of her albums. But this specific song is just very I don't know, it was a great song. Werewolf, I enjoyed the song. I thought it was a good piece on the album. Next up was Periphery. I liked Periphery a lot. It actually grew on me. I feel like it's one I didn't care about in the past a whole lot, but like the more times I listen to this album, Periphery stands out to me more often than not. And just like her vocal deliveries and like the pace of the song as well, like it always really stood out to me. Recently at least. Regret. Yeah, Regret. It's just so like devastating. Okay, like it genuinely is. She said, remember when I asked you, why are you so mean? You didn't know how to react to being seen. I tried to be your friend. You made me seem like I'm getting mean. And there you got me. That's how you got me. You taught me to be mean. And then she's talking about like, remember when I was sick and you didn't believe me? Then you got sick too, and guess who took care of you? You hated that, didn't you? Now when you look at me, you're condemned to see the monster your mother made you to be. And there you got me. That's how you got free. You got rid of me. Like, it's just, this song. And then next up is Anything We Want. I personally never really care for Anything We Want. Okay, like I just never enjoyed that record, and most of her records I just never care for that one. Hot Knife is so unique just because of all the different production. Doesn't she have like timpani in it? Like, it's very like if you listen to Fiona Apple a lot, like usually her songs are pretty piano driven, and then sometimes she'll have some percussion and all those things on there, but this is a very percussion driven song. But I always really enjoyed Hot Knife. And then Largo, I believe it was like a bonus song on the actual album, and so I liked it. I liked it as a closer for the album. But yeah, Fiona Apple is just somebody who I can always go back to, and in a way her music feels timeless for me. Like, it's just such a specific feeling. Like, you can just feel every single semblance of pain that she's going through and everything. And even like if you're going through something, and she's not gonna be talking about it one-to-one obviously, but it feels like you're understood in a way, and that's just what I love about Fiona Apple. And it's just every time I listen to her album, I just feel enlightened. I feel like I'm getting something new out of it. I feel like it's helping me in some fashion. So I just always want to take the love to give Fiona Apple as an artist and everything, because her work is so good. And like for every lyric I talked about, there's 100 that I didn't talk about because that's how good her albums are. And I have reviewed some of her albums on my main channel. Like, I reviewed Vegetable Cutters, I reviewed Extraordinary Machine, I reviewed Win the Pawn even. So all of those three definitely got reviews. I didn't review this one, which in hindsight, like, I really should have on my main channel. But like I said, I'm kind of in a new era where I'm doing my music videos in here now, and I'm focusing more on my women's basketball content and like Paige Becker's Reese over there. But it deserves its time. So maybe I should do a video talking about that. It wasn't my favorite, but I mean, at this point, every album's got, a dedicated video. So, if you haven't listened to Fiona Apple, I'd recommend her to anybody. But let me know what you guys think below. But what a great album. What a great album. It's always been one of my favorites by her.